Alright, it's been a while since I've done anything live, so I figured, okay, today I will. So, here we go. We're going to do some live stuff right now. These are all songs that I've written. So, let's see. Okay. If you're not familiar with my page, I do a lot of songwriting. I've got albums out there and stuff like that. And I'm working on a lot of new material. And it's going to be coming to my next album, which will be called Another Time and Place. This song is called Forevermore. So what? It's more than you got. I'm stressed and wired. Gotta shut the door forevermore. Love is old and so is hate. I've had as much as I can take forevermore. I see no more than yesterday. No more lights inside to relay. I've dried up inside inner walls, and now my pride inside me calls. I know just what I have to do. No more coming through. I let up my mind, fell astray. So now I'll sit and fade away. And fade away. No more, no more, no more, no more of that before. I'm sick and tired, want to close my eyes forevermore. So what? It's more than what you got. Forevermore. I'm stressed and wired. Gotta shut the door forevermore. Love is old and This is a new song that just came out. Excuse me there. A new song. This is, well, all these songs are new songs. These are songs that I've written, and they're coming out on a CD and also online pretty soon, come November. So you're really getting a really head start on hearing any of my music if you tune into my channel on TikTok. I don't remember where I'm at. I'm on TikTok right now. Ain't that true? That just shows you my mental status here. A little bit crazed, but anyway. This is Tidal Wave. If I should fall, will you pick me up? And if I cry, will you wipe my tears away? I'm gonna start that over. Didn't come out the way I wanted it to. I have different levers here on my control system over here. And I put the song in different, didn't sound right, so we're gonna start that over. This is Tidal Wave. I should Hope you enjoyed that song. Like I said, that one is off of my new album, Tidal Wave. I'm going to be going through a few of my songs live here. Hey, Tim, I know you. Hey, Tim. Thanks for joining, Tim Bain. Nice to see you again. All right. Let's go ahead and do another song here. Not that one. Just did that one. This is Gone. Life is just a silly game for those people who run out of names for love. It seems as though our yesterdays had up and gone and went away with the time. Oh, I think of you each time I close my eyes, but lately I've lost the sense of my pride. For tonight was the first time I cried. Bitter tears are raining down my face, remembering years of your loving embrace. All the nights we spent alone and conversating on the phone reminds me of sweet memories that are scattered in the wind. Now that you're gone, now that you're gone. Well, slowly I hear the pain, recalling all of our yesterdays, all in vain. Well, if I could turn the hands of time back to when we first met and you were once mine, I'd sigh. 'Cause I think of you each day and I close my eyes, but lately I've lost all my sense of pride. For tonight was the first time I cried. Even still I must go on. Even still I must go on. Hey, little tears are raining down my face, remembering all those years of your love embrace. All those nights that we spent alone, conversations on the phone, reminds me of all those sweet memories. They're scattered in the wind. Now that you're gone, now that you're gone, bitter tears are raining down my face, remembering all those years of your love embrace. And all the nights that we spent alone, and all the conversations on the phone, they remind me of all those sweet memories. They're scattered in the wind. Now that you're gone, yeah, now that you're gone, now that you're gone, now that you're gone. Now that you're I run like, I do all my solo stuff under my name, Michael Martin, Michael J. But I've been adding, there's a lot of us Michael J. Martins out there. And I just turned 55, that'd be nice if it was 25. I turned 55 just last February. So I've decided that I've been adding that to my repertoire, so it's Michael J. Martin, AKA55. Because nobody else out there is 55. I mean, they're 55 in age, but as far as like a singer known as 55, I'm going to try to label that moniker to me. So that way it kind of puts me out there as different. So you'll see my name in future just saying Michael J. Martin 55, AKA. So anyway, this is another group that I have called Ubiquitous Worship. And it's a Christian group. So I keep all my secular stuff separate with my name. And then I keep all my Christian music under the name of Ubiquitous Worship. And I do a lot of singing and songwriting. As a matter of fact, at one time I had a band that we had tried to start called that, and it just never really took off. And maybe someday I'll work on that and maybe get some people to put that together, because I'm going to be focusing in on my solo career and maybe try to start another band, Ubiquitous Worship, which will be a Christian rock band. Probably not with me as the lead singer, but me writing all the music and getting things started and putting that together. Probably joining them every once in a while. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that. That's probably something way down the road. Finding people who want to do such things is not easy to keep bands together. Anyways, this one is called Bring It On Home. That's not it. It's the next one down. I'm going to take a drink here. This is called Bring It On Home. the Father and bring it on home to His Son. Let His Holy Spirit hear it, and let His work in you be done. Bring it on home when you're done. Just bring it on home when you're done. Bring it on home when you're done. All right. That was Bring It On Home, which is, like I said, the songs that I do that are of my Christian writing. I do that in, making all those clicks there, under the name of Ubiquitous Worship. So if you want to see any of the Christian music I write, just look up Ubiquitous Worship. It's a nice long word. People don't use it all the time anymore, but ubiquitous, all around, everywhere, at the same time. Everybody just joining in worship. Ubiquitous worship. And like I said, all the other music that I do, all my secular music, I do it under my own name, which is Michael J. Martin, AKA55. For anybody out there. This song is called Caught, and it's on my next album coming up. So let's see. You slip beneath the cracks. You know you got me just like the night. I feel caught up on the tracks. There's only so much you can take before the heart inside you breaks. I'm caught up on you, so caught up on you. I saw you cry the night I left, as I stepped outside my door. You knew I got right to the bone. I felt my heart fall to the floor. There's only so much you can take before the heart inside you breaks. I'm caught up on you, so caught up on you. There's so many things that you can say before my heart inside me breaks. I'm caught up on you, so caught up on you. Caught up on you. I'm caught take another drink here. Always gotta keep enough water. Of course, that doesn't help me because it's 7-Up. Sugar is not the thing you want to drink. It's not the thing you want to drink. You don't want to drink sugar and sweetness or lemonade or anything like that because you can dry your vocal cords out. This next song is Midnight Lover. It's the newest song that's off my album, Another Time and Place. Come on next to me and show me your love. You're the best of me. Bring out all I am. And let me taste your lips. They're sweet like cherry, wet with dew on an early summer morn. You're my midnight lover, under the cover of the night. Midnight lover, I hope you discover all your secret love for me. In every winter ecstasy, spend the night with me. Oh. Show me who you are, with every movement that flows from you to me. Let's discover our world together. So crawl up next to me and show me your love. You're the best of me. Bring out all I am. And let me taste your lips. They're sweet like cherry, wet with the dew on an early summer morn. You're my midnight lover, under the cover of the night. Midnight lover, I hope you discover all your secret love for me. In every quiver ecstasy, come spend the night with me. Oh. My midnight lover, under the cover. Midnight lover, you're my midnight lover. Come spend the night with me. Come spend the night with me. Midnight love. That was Midnight Lover. For anybody tuning in, these are all songs that I've written, and I hope that you're enjoying them. So that song was Midnight Lover. That was off my next coming album, which is Another Time and Place, which will be released at another time and place in November. Look for it on Thanksgiving. You'll see it everywhere that you can find it. Hopefully on Spotify and everything else. If everything goes right with it and gets it all produced and everything put together right, it should be all ready to go. If you want to look at any of the music that I have that you haven't heard today or you missed, you can go to my TikTok page and you can see it there for as long as the U.S. allows it to be. That's kind of interesting, you know. I mean, there's so many people who like it. There's ins and outs about why people don't want it to be. But anyway, it's there for your perusal. You can look at it there. You can go on YouTube. You can go on Spotify. You can go and find my music just about everywhere. Anyway, next song. Got a little beat back there. This is I'm Alive. I shut the door, you said goodbye. I swear to God, I really tried. I gave you all I had to give. All I'm asking is just let come tonight, get out of bed. Wake up, child, before you're dead. The night is over and so are we. Don't you know I've got to be free I am alive, I will survive. This life I lead, it still breathes inside of me. I've been down and out and dead, but it never went to my head, 'cause I'm alive. I'm I've got the line you let me by. I believe that it was just a lie. So now we're wrong with you. I'm over you. I paid my dues, 'cause I was used by you. I am alive, I will survive. This life that leads to freedom's inside of me. Yeah. I've been up, down, and out and dead, but it never went to my head, 'cause I am alive. Yes, I am chance to take a call. It's all a chance. You play the game with what you're done. I'm breaking through to the other side to find my life in a place to hide. Take a dose of reality to see if I can find the real me. So I'm breaking through to the other side. Breaking through to the other side. All right. That's still a work in progress on that one. Not sure if we're going to put that on the album or not. There's a lot of other songs I really like that I want to put on the next album. This is one of them. Not that one. Good Like Love.
It stirs inside me so I feel I'm swept
Hello, everybody. I got kind of all my stuff kind of like shut off. Every so often you gotta go on here. If anybody's been on live, you know that it shuts off after a while. So it shut off on me. So my live session was all messed up at the very end there. So if you caught the end, I don't know when it shut off. So I just kept on performing. This next song is Welcome. Not that one. All right. Got to get it to the right page on the right number selection on there. Anyway, this is called Welcome to the Late Shift. It's going to be on my next album as well. Another Time and Place. So come November, start looking for that. You can see all these songs and stuff like that and hear them on my TikTok page. You can go to, I think it's SoundCloud is my other one. You can check that out. But anyway, here we go. Late Night Shift. Welcome to the Late Shift. Well, it's 5 a.m. and I'm tired of my work. Go another hour. Well, I might go berserk. Well, they call it the graveyard shift because you feel like you died inside. They haven't buried me. No, they haven't buried me yet. Welcome to the late shift. We hope you like it here. Well, you sleep all day and you work all night. It's as though you're never here. And early death is your reward. You better take it as it stands. So welcome to the late shift. It's just too dawn and the game is on. If I die, just mark it up as another wrong. Oh, they say you'll never make it, 'cause inside you're just half alive. But they haven't buried me. No, they haven't buried me yet. Welcome to the late shift. We hope you like it here. Well, you work all day and you work all night. It's as though you're never here. And early death is your reward. You better take it as it take a drink here. This is my second go-round of the live, because my first one, I got shut off. I don't know where that anybody that was with me before. But I'm continuing on a lot of different songs that I have in my repertoire. I have songs that are secular songs, which I do under my name, Michael J. Martin, AKA55. And then I have other ones that are done under my Christian rock band, which is Ubiquitous Worship. This is one of those. This is called The Outcast. Not that one.
Chilled to the bone, I'm as cool as ice. I am a prisoner of my own device. I should have listened when you called my name, but deep inside I'm still the same. Deep inside I'm still the same. I am the outcast, I have no closure class. I don't fit into your scheme of things. I don't have anything that Sorry about that, folks. I had to verify that I was still online. We'll continue on. This is The Outcast. Chilled to the bone, I'm as cold as ice. I am a prisoner of my own device. I should have listened when you called my name, but deep inside I'm still the same. Deep inside I'm still the same. I am the outcast, I have no social class, and I don't fit into your scheme of things. I don't have anything left to bring, so just throw out my name, 'cause deep inside I'm still the same. But you lit me up from the mud and mire, and lit my candle with your holy fire, like a moth to a flame. I'm drawn in by your name, and I will never be the same. Yes, I'll never be the same. I'm not the outcast like I was before. My sins are gone, they are no more. And you make them in scheme of things. I didn't need to bring a thing, for your grace fills up my being. You wrote down my name, 'cause deep inside I'm not the same. Deep inside I'm not the same. 'Cause you lit me up from the mud and fire, and lit my candle with your holy fire, like a moth I'm not the outcast like I was before. My sins are gone, they are no more. 'Cause I now fit into your scheme of things, and I didn't need to bring a thing. For now your grace fills up my being. You wrote down my name, 'cause deep inside I'm not the same. Deep inside I'm not the same. Yes, deep inside I'm not the same.
All right. That was the Outcast. Let's see. You hear that? All right. I have a lot of various different songs. Some of them I got committed to memory, others I don't. I've written over 400 songs, probably about 500, somewhere in there. So it's kind of hard to remember them all at one time. I definitely have to memorize a lot of these songs when I go out to sing, which should be coming up in the fall here, I think. I'm going to try to get out and do some songs here and there. Let's see. I can find this next one here. Where did I put that? Let's see. Who's all here today? Joe? Connie, I got some echo here going on. Mary? Thanks for joining me. There are things that are going on here instead of me just kind of looking over in my book here. Just trying to find. All right. This next song is a drinking song. Kind of go from a Christian song to a drinking song. Like I said, I write a lot of different songs. And those songs are different in a lot of different ways, depending upon what I can write things that are country songs, I've written things that are rock and roll songs, I've written things that are more alternative, and just kind of all over the spectrum. I grew up in a household where you could listen to Eddie Arnold in one moment, if you know who Eddie Arnold is, you know, kind of way back when, to things like Queen. So I remember my dad, when my uncle and my father would get together and they'd play Rook with other people. They had groups that would come in and they would play this card game called Rook. And whenever they won, they would sing "We Are the Champions." So that really kind of sparked me into listening to Queen a lot. But this next song is called Lime Ricky. If you're not familiar with Lime Ricky is a wonderful gin drink with a little bit of lime. So here we go. Lime Ricky. She said she loved him as she walked out the door, and since she left she hasn't come back for more. Her love's on ice now, it's a wear and thin.
shots. Just drink them down, boy. Whiskey sour, she's not. I'm Ricky. I'm Ricky. I'm Ricky. And there's no sex on the rocks. There's no sex on the beach. No Jackie or Daniels or Cosmopolitan speech. Light up your cigarette, then Ricky the line. Come to your senses while you got the time. Her gun is loaded, she's ready to kill. She's out for payback, a bitter pill. Now Ricky's got your number, she's lined up the shots. Just drink them down, boy, whiskey sour, she's not. Rocks and there's no sex on the beach. No Jackie or Daniels or Cosmopolitan speech. Ricky's got your number, she's lined up the shots. Just drink them down, boy, whiskey sour, she's not. Straight to my head, straight to my head, straight to my head. I wind up dead, straight to my head, go straight to my head. Let my Ricky go straight to my head. Hope you enjoyed that song. Let's see if I can find the next one here. I've been trying to put them in order in my book here, so that if I ever have to do it by looking at the pages I've got them, I could just flip it to the next one. I lined up all the ones already, but I still have a lot of them here. I need to kind of put them in order. Roundabout. That's a different song. I haven't finished that one. Roundabout. All right. Next one I'm going to do is formaldehyde. Darkness
This next song, like I was telling everybody here, if you joined in, I have a lot of songs that are secular songs that I do under Michael J. Martin, and then I do songs that are Christian songs that I do under my rock band, Ubiquitous Worship. Right now, that rock band needs more members than myself. I used to have it, and we were trying to put it together back in 2014, 2013, back in South Carolina. Now I live in Springfield, Missouri, for anybody out there. If anybody's from Springfield, Missouri, rock on. If you're from South Carolina, and I know you out there, there's a lot of people I know from right near Greensville, South Carolina. There are some good friends of mine out that way. Let's see here. Trying to find my page I had here. Excuse me as I look up my next song here. I need to put them all in order. I got them all in order from when I first was on live just today, and then I need to get the rest of them all in order so I can actually do them when I want to do them and still look up the song. A lot of these I have memorized, but I've written over 400 some odd pages of music, and so it's kind of hard to keep it all together. This is Guide Me Where You Would, Ubiquitous Worship.
Everything we want in life is acceptable and good. Acceptable.
Let's see. Fish Dallas, nice to see you. Elisa. And there's some names I can't pronounce, but hi everybody. Need to learn some Russian or whatever those are. That's kind of cool. You meet people from just about everywhere on TikTok. Isn't that cool? That is so cool, ain't it? All right. All right, next song. Let's see if I can find it here. Like I said, I need to put these all in order. I had them all in order, and I got a lot of them in order when I first was on here earlier today. And I'm trying to put the rest of them in order so I can actually find them all the time when I need them. That's a work in progress song. Gonna kind of blend that together a little bit more in studio and get it going. Not sure what I'm going to do with that one. If I'm going to put that on this next album or not. Got a lot of songs that are going to go on in it. Thinking about doing a double album with it, but I'm not sure. Okay. All the different music that you're hearing in the background, I did all the guitars, all the drum work, all the different blending, even the background music. So when you hear these songs, it's all me. I might do some in-studio stuff and get some background when I get it fully put together on my album. I'm thinking about using some musicians that are more professional than I am, I guess. It's always good to do studio work and get people in there who really know, who really have a grip on like guitar riffs and stuff like that, and can even add to it a little bit, give it a little bit more layering. Well, there was the page for that one. I don't know why I didn't find it earlier. What am I looking for right now? Oh, most of all. Let's see. Drunk Duck. Hey, there we go. I should have been here for some of the other songs. I got a song, I think, at the beginning called Tell You... No, that's Tell You Right. The other one... Yeah, Tell You Right. That has a lot of... It's drinking references in there. Oh, why we just skipped that one. That'd be kind of cool. This is more of my countryside a little bit. It's off of my other album that just came out. You can look that one up. It's Radio Waves. It's got a bunch of different songs on it. Oh, while we're in a break here, I'm going to take a drink here.
Well, way down south where the cold water flows into the Gulf of Mexico, work on the docks each and every day. Now there's a girl I know who sits on the beach, and there she is, but just out of reach. But then one day she looked at me and said, well, she said, come take a ride in my Telluride. I got beer in the back and a really good vibe. Got 2 packs of marbles and a Zippo in my pocket. We'll light them all up and we'll drink them all down. Oh yeah, you're a tall drink of whiskey in a Dixie cup, and I'm a straight shot of bourbon that don't give up. So come on boy, and get in my Telluride. Well, she said, come take a ride in my Telluride. I got beer in the back and a really good vibe. Got 2 packs of marbles and a Zippo in my pocket. We'll light them all up and we'll drink them all down. Well, I see it slow down and the moonroof opens. Make love in the moonlight till the sun comes up. And oh, well, I wish I could say that it all worked out, but I still recall without a doubt she was what I needed on that very day. Well, that girl I knew who was on the beach, and well, I know, Lord, now she's out of reach. I still remember that day she said to me, she said, come take a ride in my Telluride. Got beer in the back and a really good vibe. Got 2 packs of marbles and a Zippo in my pocket. We'll light them all up and we'll drink them all down. Oh yeah, you're a tall drink of whiskey in a Dixie cup, and I'm a straight shot of bourbon that don't give up. So come on boy, and get in my Telluride. Well, she said, come take a ride in my Telluride. I got beer in the back and a really good vibe. Got 2 packs of marbles and a Zippo in my pocket. We'll light them all up and we'll drink them all down. Oh yeah, well my seats fold down and the moonroof opens. Make love in the moonlight till the sun comes up. And oh, well, we lined up the cans by the dashboard lights, smoked all the packs, pushed out the lights. We rocked in the back to the Georgia satellites. Oh, the moonlit glow that touched her hair, and the memories made and the country air. Well, it takes me back to that day she said, come take a ride in my Telluride. I got beer in the back and a really good vibe. Got 2 packs of marbles and a Zippo in my pocket. We'll light them all up and we'll drink them all. I'll drink a whiskey in a Dixie cup, and I'm a straight shot of bourbon that don't up. So come on, boy, and get that don't up.